Martini Entertainment.
From Filthy Martini Studios in Ontario, California, it's the Foos Show!
Who allowed this to happen?
The Foo.
Damn you.
Look at him in his glasses, thinking he's somebody.
Right.
What a nerd.
Hipster Foo.
See, the Foo thinks this is like his Clark Kent outfit. You know, we won't recognize him with those glasses on. Yeah. And when he takes them off, oh no, it's the Foo.
Yeah,
it's the coon.
He takes off the glasses and the little curl comes down.
Super Foo has returned.
Yeah. But anyway,
now all I need is a lame outfit.
Well, I think that's been accomplished. Foo, you aside from all the other shit that's happening around the world, I don't know if you want to talk about this on the Foo Bar Show, but you had it's a silver lining to everything that's going on, at least to you personally. We had a pleasant surprise before we went on break. You want to share it on the Foo Bar Show?
Yeah, man, Foo Bar Show's getting a mascot. It's a mini-me, Foo.
You're having a baby, Foo!
Foo.
Yeah.
It's happened.
You and your lady are having a baby, and he's due in June, right?
Years of science have come to this point, Foo.
Utopians integrating with humans.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
that one person
unstoppable.
That one person we kidnapped in the 50s, we finally extracted their DNA.
Okay. All right. So it's going to be what, like a 20-pound baby? That poor girl.
If we're lucky.
Okay. The average Utopian is 30 pounds.
They just lay eggs.
They lay eggs.
You can sit on it till it hatches.
Yeah. Yeah, but anyway, Foos, we had PigzRadio give us a quick shout out on Instagram the other day. Foo, you actually pointed this out. Can you tell us what it was?
I was the one that pointed it out.
Steph, okay. Yeah, Steph pointed it out. Okay.
Oh my God.
So what happened, Steph?
So they were nice
Steph,
enough.
Steph, the Foo, we look the same.
Yeah, the same.
Same
glasses, same hair. Same boobs. And
that's true. Actually, the Foo's got a little more on you, but continue.
I know, I'm a little jealous.
Foo's got a whole cup size.
How's it feel, loser?
Sad. Shed a tear. No, the PigzRadio was kind enough to try out our T-shirt, our Foo Bar T-shirt.
Yeah. Apparently, Guaps put on our T-shirt. He looked awesome in it.
Yeah, he did.
I thought so.
Yeah. It shows him taking the show, unless it was the trash can. I couldn't tell the difference between Guaps and him. But anyway, thanks for sporting the shirts, guys. It was awesome. I mean, every time that when we were on the show, we got a first bird eye view of how it goes down at a professional fucking. These guys. I mean, what I'm trying to say is that these guys are a professional.
Okay?
What's going on?
I don't think I can say
it.
These guys are a grip.
Oh no!
Oh my!
These guys are awesome.
Oh no!
And then the after splash all over Steph.
No! Let me fan you off.
What I was trying to say is that these guys really have their shit together.
Oh no! Oh, he's really feeling it, guys.
Looks worse than that one chip challenge.
You guys at PigzRadio have an amazing operation.
I can't watch this anymore. This is worse than watching you guys do a hot chip challenge.
Oh man, Jesus. It stinks. It's really coming from inside.
I really tried PigzRadio, but fuck you guys. Anyway, we'll move on
because I declared war.
There goes
war.
That's the end of that. But anyway, you guys, anything else that you want to discuss? I mean, it has been a 3-week break here, and a lot has gone down.
Well, Foo, I was so enthralled by PigzRadio when they gave me their free sticker. I forgot to take it out of my pants, and I washed it, and it ruined the load of my laundry I had.
Nice.
So they ruined your load, Foo?
Yeah.
Way to go, PigzRadio.
Yeah, way to go, guys. Thanks a lot.
Ruining another man's load.
Bunch of cock blocks.
Sacrilegious.
Yeah, and one of the reasons the Foo isn't here is because he's doing his gender reveal. Is that what he told us?
Yeah, he said he's going to burn down another national park.
Yeah.
They said that, he's got a bunch of fireworks, barrels of napalm. They're going the full apocalypse now.
Napalm?
Joke's on him. It's raining.
I mean, that's why he's got the napalm for,
You got to make sure it burns. You just have to make sure He's got like a metric ton of napalm just to spread all over the national forest that he has here. But, I wouldn't put it past him.
So it's a surprise to him as well, right?
Well, I think he's going to, because he really wants a boy. So if it's a boy, he's going to celebrate with fire. And if it's a girl, he's going to go into a rampage, also including fire.
Oh. Okay.
So I think regardless, we're all fucked. And it's a goddamn thing. It's a good thing that it's raining. So
we see the real Footopian come out.
Right. Yeah, he's going to reveal his real face.
He needs the fire to be there at the birth of the child, so that way, it counteracts the shockwave that this child's going to bring when it's born.
Right.
It's like a Superman.
Right. Stupid.
Oh, man.
Yeah. But anyway, it's been quite wet these days, or at least just today and yesterday overnight. Mm-hmm. And Steph, you brought something up yesterday that really got everybody rattled by saying that water is not wet. And I'd like you to explain yourself.
Okay. First of all, I want to get like a poll out there. So far, I put it up on the Food War Show's Instagram asking people if water is wet, yes or no. And looks like most people think that water is not wet.
Okay.
So what do you think it is?
I think, you know what? I'm just giving you shit, but I think water isn't wet. When water sticks to something and encompasses something, that the action of water going onto a surface is now called wet. Like the thing is wet because water is on it.
Josh,
right?
What you think?
Well, let me bring this scenario. Let's say we have a block of ice, and the block of ice has water on it. Is that block of ice not wet? And is that block of ice not frozen water?
So
boom.
So
water can't be wet.
So the definition...
You're dividing by zero, bro.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, no.
So in order for something to be wet, it has to be able to absorb it. So water cannot absorb itself. Therefore, water is not wet.
So a block of ice cannot be wet?
It's not wet. It's water, just in a different state.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man.
Because like what Josh said, if you have a block of ice and there's water on top of it, it's not absorbing the water.
Right.
It's transforming into water.
What about slushy ice? Is that slushy ice absorbing water?
No, it's just in the mid phase.
Yeah, you're kind of. That's still ice, dude.
It's just ice.
It's ice. It's
warming ice.
It's water in its solid state and its liquid state, just all in one cup.
Yeah.
That's what the slushy is.
So I don't know. I had this big debate in my head. It's like, no, water's not wet. Water can't absorb itself. So these are the questions, just like that whole debate about the food last time. So apparently the internet thinks that a taco or a hot dog is a sandwich rather than a taco, even though I think it's a taco.
That makes more sense to me because, a taco, you kind of have to be using a tortilla for that.
No, it's considered, the definition of a taco is a carbohydrate that engulfs a protein.
So, oh man. See, this is
so
a slippery
what, then a
slope.
hot dog's an American taco?
Yeah. Yeah, until the bun breaks and then it's a sandwich.
Okay. God damn it.
So it's see, you guys opened up Pandora's box here with your fuckery, man.
Next week it's a whole different thing.
What's a gordita then?
I don't even know what a gordita is. What is that?
A gordita it's kind of like a sope, where it's kind of like a pizza,
like a
dude.
Pocket.
So it's an open
pizza.
No, it's not.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay. So is an open face sandwich a pizza with only one bread?
No, it's an open face sandwich. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Or is it?
Can't you argue the same thing with a pizza? Like that's just an open face sandwich until you fold the slice over?
Or is it?
Oh damn.
Oh. Wow, these
having trouble getting it up today, food.
Yeah,
dude.
Steph.
Just wah.
Wah, wah, wah.
Anyway, I don't know. I think the Foo needs to be in the room to continue this conversation, but the fact that water isn't wet is going to make heads explode.
Yeah, water's not wet.
My head
Now
right
a sopa is a pizza, is what you're all saying.
Yeah.
No. Well,
except for Josh. But is it?
Isn't it?
Is it? But then, is it in a sandwich though? Isn't a sopa a sandwich?
No,
a little
it's not.
Mexican sandwich.
It just okay. It's a sandwich if it didn't have the top layer of bread or tortilla.
But then the gordita has that top layer on top. So that's what I'm saying. Isn't a gordita a sandwich?
It's a sandwich.
It doesn't have a top layer on top. What are you talking about?
You guys don't know.
No, you don't know. You
I
know
do
what a
know.
gordita is? It's like a sopa. It just has an open. It doesn't have any bread or tortilla on top. You eat it like a pizza. It's just like a tiny little pizza. It's like a coaster that you're putting in your mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Delicious coaster.
Yeah. Foos.
Let's agree to disagree.
I don't agree with that.
It's a fucking pizza.
Wow.
Anyway,
Water's not wet.
water isn't wet according.
Look what you did, Steph.
I'm going to ask you another hard question next week.
Okay.
Let's be prepared for that.
All right. We're just gonna fight now for every intro.
Hey,
that makes sense.
we're asking the important questions here.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
So we're fighting?
Yeah.
Is that what happening? We're
That's
fighting.
what's happening.
Is that what you want to do? You want to fight?
We're going to fight? Okay. Here we go.
On tap today, we got some health and such. We got geeking out, some WandaVision stuff, some Godzilla stuff, some other stuff. And
Sounds like we got stuff.
We got a lot of stuff to talk about today. And,
I like stuff.
But let's slow down for a second, man. The Foo wasn't with us last week for a very important reason. Foo, you want to tell us why?
I was busy.
The Foo was doing he was doing a gender reveal where he was he was going to figure out what kind of human supposedly he was going to have.
Humanoid,
right? Human-like.
A Fooman?
And, I asked you to give me a call and let me know how everything went, and I guess I missed your call, Foo, and you left me a voicemail. We were under the suspicion that you were going to be doing one of them gender reveals that required a lot of fire, and I don't think we were wrong when we received this.
Oh my God, everything's on fire! Ah!
Can you explain yourself, Foo?
Well, Foo, the lighting, you're not supposed to put the balloons next to the lighting because the balloons pop, and we bought some balloons with some glitter in them, and that glitter was made of paper, believe it or not, Foo.
Uh-huh.
So once that paper hit the light, it was like backdraft, Foo.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wow, that's a lot of fire.
The fire came alive, Foo.
Has a mind of its own.
Was Josh right? And did you use any napalm for this gender reveal party?
No, I used butane.
Butane.
Oh,
That's
shit.
my boy.
Butane because it sinks to the floor, Foo. Okay, that's the key here.
You have a corporate
Butane
account?
sinks to the floor so it can't hit the lights up high.
Right. Okay.
Foo, your logic's as sound as ever.
That's science right there.
I tried, dude. I tried.
But anyway, so it turns out that the butane was pink. You're having a girl, Foo.
That's right, man.
Oh, man.
And then, you know what, man? I went, I didn't mind what kind of, what the gender would be.
Bullshit.
I mean,
you
sure.
said you were going to be devastated.
All the books said it was going to be a boy.
Ooh, that was behind closed doors, okay?
Okay, my bad. I'll edit that out.
Pick your audience, Foo. But no, I was going to be cool either way. Jackie was stoked it was going to be a girl, but someone texted us and they were like, well, you wanted a boy. Brandon might have wanted a boy, but now you have a girl. So you went from worrying about just one dick to all the dicks in the entire world.
That's right. That's right.
Dang, Foo. That's some sound ass wisdom right there.
Yeah. So Foo's, you know how I like to not sleep? Oh, you've seen nothing yet.
The Foo has been prepping for this day
Oh, yeah.
all his life.
Eliminated the sleep cycle.
You spend all night on video games, so you're just going to spend all night on video games and now a kid. You're just adding to your fucking to-do list.
That's true, man.
Yeah.
Also learning how to acquire the skill set that Liam Neeson had for the movie Taken.
Well, Foo, that's going to take a lot of exercise and physical labor. So, just got to prepare for that.
So I might need to sleep like 2 hours a night, you're saying?
See, Foo, at least two to function.
Instead
I'll
of
take
just
it
a
under
normal
advisement.
one. Yeah.
Micro naps.
See, Foo, my sister actually jinxed you on that, because as soon as I told her that the Foo was pregnant, she's all, it's going to be a girl. I'm like, oh.
That's well, bitch.
Even visiting my sister's house, Damien was like, it's going to be a girl, watch. And then like the day of the reveal, we went to see Jackie's brother-in-law, Steve, and he's like, it's going to be a girl. I know you want a boy though, Brandon. I was like,
nobody was on your side.
Yeah.
Nobody. I love it. It's funny because
everyone's like, fuck what you want.
Yeah, and I was very happy that it was a girl, and then immediately I was like, oh hell yeah, and then you were just like, yeah, that shit's karma, bro.
Josie over here was so excited. He's just like, oh my god, we gotta buy her a bunch of little dresses. We gotta give them as gifts.
Yeah, he's gonna get a bunch of little dresses now, Foo.
All the bows, Foo. All the bows.
All of them. Yeah, no, I'm excited. I'm excited for you, even though you're not. And don't worry, man. I won't tell your kid that you're not. So let's not ruin her childhood like it was ruined for the rest of us.
We'll train her to be a soccer player. Don't worry, Foo.
I'll be like, don't you dare listen to Uncle Joe. All right, Uncle Joe is crazy.
But Uncle Joe is so lovable.
I want to be like, and he has terrible dogs, so you'll never see him.
All right. Enough, Foo. Well,
it's a low blow. Sorry.
Well, Foos, I got a health message today. I don't know if you guys are into that.
What?
Sometimes.
Now, Foo, I know how much you enjoy doing your COVID tests every now and again, but be happy that you don't live in China. I don't know if you've heard, but China has recently rolled out an anal swab coronavirus test, saying that it's more accurate than the throat method. Eh?
Oh, my.
You mean the nasal method?
Well, there's a throat method, too.
It's like a cheek swab, though.
Well, oh, you mean I wasn't supposed to put it in my throat?
Damn, what the hell kind of test
You're not supposed to
taking?
gag yourself, dude. How many times we got to tell you?
He was too eager to do that.
I'll shove it down all right.
Well,
about damn time.
Moving on.
Look how deep I can go.
Oh, my God.
You can't even see the knuckles anymore. Anyway. Month-long lockdowns. Entire city populations herded through the streets of mandatory testing. The people of China could be forgiven for thinking that they had seen it all during the coronavirus pandemic, but now they face a new indignity, Foos, the addition of anal swabs. That's right, to test the regimen of those in quarantine. And
sounds legit.
And yeah, well, apparently what they're saying in this article that I found on the Washington Post is that they apparently what they found, the scientists, the science people, them science folk, they're saying that the coronavirus, it can leave your upper body, it can leave like your lungs, your throat, your nasal area, but it can stay in your bowels for some reason.
Yeah, there's a receptor that's in your digestive tract that the coronavirus binds to, and it's more concentrated in the fecal matter. So that's why the test is actually more accurate than a nasal swab. Damn. And there's studies that China has already released saying that there's some people that tested negative in the nasal swab and then positive in the fecal anal swab.
Well, there you go.
So there you
go. Foo, what do you think about that? I mean, is this something that you would be down to experiment with?
If you're telling me it's two birds with one stone, or not only I get a coronavirus test, but my anal cavity is fully cleaned, then I'll consider it.
Okay.
He wants the full detail. He wants the works.
I paid for premiums, sir.
They have to go in 2 inches.
I want to see my face in that anus.
They have to go in 2 inches?
Yeah, they have to go in 2 inches.
Well, I mean, hang on. China uses the metric system, so talk to me in centimeters.
They have to go a full 9 centimeters.
Oh my God!
Or there's an anal swab, or they're gonna do a fecal test, which is actually you collect a little sample of poop and send it in, which is a lot You could do it in private. You can do it at home and then send it in. So you can do it in the privacy of your own home.
That poor schmuck at the doctor's office in China is like, yeah, I just need to give you a sample, right? The doctor's like, nope, bend over. but my friend told me I could just bend over.
You know how they check positivity rate with the fecal matter?
What's that?
If you're if you're negative, it smells. If you're positive, it doesn't smell.
What the?
Oh, Steph, go to hell.
Yeah, it's a simple test you can do at home, guys. It's going to require
Just
some gloves.
put your finger in there and then smell it.
If you can't smell it, you have it.
Well, there's no coronavirus over here, Foo.
Are you sure, Foo? Is it because you stink?
Oh my God, they're so offensive.
Listen,
The
that
Foos farts.
bathroom. I'm the portion punisher in this household.
Okay.
Yeah. As you should be, Foo. As you should
nasty.
be. I'd be concerned if Jackie was the Portland Punisher.
Yeah, that's not what you want.
Oh, dude,
Those
speaking of
pregnancy
which, we actually bought a little spray that's called poo-pourri, not potpourri.
And what is
give it a
that?
little spray
Oh,
after you
yeah.
poo.
I heard about that.
So how does that work?
Dude, it masks up almost the entire smell. It's pretty
Foo,
insane.
this is how you do it. You go to the bathroom, you pull down your pants, you just pull out your phone, you sit down for a while, maybe an hour or two, get up, and then you spray the poopery. There you go.
No, you're supposed to. It fucking tells you on the box that you're supposed to spray it in the water before you take a shit, and then it creates a layer so that
like
the
a
What if you
stink,
get-
it
what-
doesn't
what if-
See,
stink.
now Steph's just making up stuff.
Wait, Steph,
Look
what
at
if
the
you get
fucking
splashback?
commercial. Look it up.
If you get splashback, your butt's gonna smell like poopery.
Yeah, well, that's a good thing.
Well, then
Is
that's
that
just
the
because
worst
of the
thing in
day.
the world? That's not the worst thing in the world.
Would you want shitty water smell or poopery smell?
I want no water touching my butt.
Come on with your poops. Really, bro? Like you're asking for
You know
no
it is,
splashback? Word? Yeah, like you said it with a straight face, too.
No, ain't gonna happen to me. No
Foo just thinks
splashback.
that's his sweat.
Listen, man, there's a difference between pooping and swamp ass, okay?
Okay, well, that's going to do it for the health and such today. We have Mr. Ollie G. Baby Luna.
Ali.
How's
Back.
it going, everyone? How's it going?
Back. Well, we'll talk back. We'll see. We're about to see how it's going to go, Ollie. Because the Foo Bar show, and I'm not going to say that there's been a reason why he's been absent from the Foo Bar show in the last couple months. But we're going to go ahead and talk about it because the last time that Ollie G. Baby Luna has been on the show, by the way, of ALF Live Events, one of the sponsors of the show, it got a little hairy at the end of 2020 when he almost... Whoa, we'll talk about it because we want to formally file a grievance against Mr. Ollie G. Baby Luna on the Foo Bar show. Now, did anybody want to get started or do you want me to just go ahead and intro the situation?
Number one, how dare you?
How dare you show your face around here? You got a lot of guts, Ollie.
Have the gall.
A lot of guts. A lot of guts to show your face back around here. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, so the way everything worked out is that at the end of 2020, we did the final show of 2020. It was right before right before Christmas, right?
Yeah. It was
Yes.
no, it was right before
No,
New Year.
after-
Right before New
Christmas
Year.
had
For New
already
Year's.
happened.
And now, the funny part, and I'll get this out of the way as well. The funny part about this entire situation, because it could have been avoided, Steph, being Miss little Miss Lamo over here, said, "Guys, let's just cut the year now. Let's take a break."
I just wanted a week off. Was
But
that too much to
we
ask
ended
for?
up taking like 3 weeks off, but we'll put that behind us.
But we denied that vacation request.
Yeah, we did.
Fucking
No
full
PTO
force,
for
dude.
you.
Nope. And guess what happened?
So we were all in one room, and keep in mind, Steph, the Foo, Josh, and myself were being very cautious about, if we're going to go out to some place that has a lot of people in it, or we just had a bad feeling about where we might have spent the previous week, we would sit that one out or ask you guys to stay home and maybe do it virtually or just sit it out all together. For that last episode, we brought in Ollie, and then what happened a couple days after that, Ollie?
Oh, I'm sorry.
This
is my turn now.
Yeah. What happened, man? What the?
So I'm a busy man.
Right. Yeah. Go on.
On pure coincidence, okay, Foos?
Mm-hmm. Unbeknownst to me, I contacted the COVID, and I found out the day after our recording.
Yeah. Not only the day after we did the podcast, the day after we all found out that the foo had a little foo on the way too.
Oh man!
So we thought we were leaving the day on a high note, just like like something good, some good shit's gonna happen this next year. No, fucking Ollie just shat all over my New Year.
Yeah, not only that, but we also not that we all made like formal New Year plans, but it's just like now we're worried that we might have the Rona for New Year's Day. But I get it, man. I get it. You're a busy man. You were in contact with a dude. I imagine at one of your jobs, right? One of your gigs.
No.
Oh.
So this wasn't for work.
Everything is always for work, first of all. But yeah, no, I went over to a friend's house, similar to what we did. It was 4 of us. Apparently, one of them had it. His name is Victor, and he passed the pat down and just failed, man. Just failed. It was an overall fail. I found out the next day. And that's pretty much all I knew, all I have for you guys.
Yeah. It was, as soon as you texted me, I'm just like, motherfucker. Yeah, so I obviously texted the rest of these guys and Steph.
Oh, but I wasn't on the text for a while, so
you weren't paying attention to the chat. So I'm like, Josh, are you in the chat?
I wasn't in there.
I had put you in there, so you probably weren't getting notified.
He wasn't in the chat.
Yeah.
I put him in there.
You guys had Yeah, because he's just like, hey, he texted me on the side. He's like, hey, go back in the chat. I was like, why? Just go back in the chat. So, okay. So I go back in the chat. He's like, did you read everything before? I'm like, no. He's like, you may want to read what I just sent a little while ago. He's like, and then I read, Alex, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, wait, what? Alex?
Did he use my full formal name?
That's when you know you're in trouble.
Yeah, my birth certificate name.
Yeah.
You know what, man? You cost me a fucking date. You know that? You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch.
So, Josh doesn't get laid or see boobies unless they're in a computer screen.
Fool. You son of a bitch.
And so you're supposed to go to a drive-in movie theater and enjoy yourself
with a nice lady,
with a female, right?
Plan this
time.
Oh yeah. Yes.
This time it was a female
from high school days, and we were all set to go. And then I had to say, nah, I can't. Why? Because I may have the fucking Rona. Because of some guy that for some fucking reason, every time I hang out with him, it just has to fucking go sideways.
You should have told her because your side hustle that pays $0.99.
Yeah, for my slave job.
Right.
Hey, man. Master
I mean, you know what, dude? I want to have a good time. I want to have fun with you. I do. I really do. But you're not making
I'm
it
a fun
easy,
person.
But... yeah, fooled me.
Well, I'll tell you what, Foos, I still went to Vegas.
Yeah, we know.
Yes.
We know.
Yeah, we know you.
So the funny thing is that Josh and the Foo get like these rapid tests. So you guys had to fork over like a bill or two, right? So you can get these rapid tests because the Foo's just like, I'm still going to Vegas. Fuck all this with my pregnant wife.
Super safely, by the way, Foos. Super safely.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
You went to Vegas for New Year's?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
No fucks given.
No, but you know what? What's funny is that luckily for the rest of us, we all tested negative repeatedly too, because I did it a couple times and both were negative.
Thank goodness.
And so it looks like when you were in the room with us, it just seems like you weren't in that window where you were infectious yet, or we had it and were immune in some way, which makes less sense.
Foo, what if we're super immune to it?
I doubt
carry
that,
the
man.
Antibodies.
Not with our diet.
I could tell you that nobody else. I didn't infect anyone else. No one in my household. No one that I was in contact with got infected. So, I don't know. But I know for a fact it has something to do with the droplings and whether I was coughing or sneezing or.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I didn't have a runny nose or anything like that. I wasn't, so to my defense, I was cautious while I was over there, just how I've been this entire time.
Mm-hmm.
And it worked. Like I said, it worked. The protocols at the house worked, and nobody got infected. And by that I mean that we don't share any dishes, we don't share cups, we don't share anything at the house. We don't even share like chairs or anything like that. We all have like a designated area to sit at.
Do you believe any of that shit?
All that works.
Technically,
like a plastic screen over your door. It's like war.
Technically, the protocols at FM Studios work too. Foos, what I'm saying.
That's until now.
Yeah,
ever since that day, we haven't had an in studio kind of like a host full episode. We've been doing this thing off of Zoom.
Yeah.
And and for good reason. That's another thing. As cautious as we can be, there are obviously slip ups, as this one might have been, and we don't want to jeopardize the bun in the oven that the Foos got going on his end.
We got too comfortable.
I mean, I got I could care less for Josh and his love life, but it's the Foos situation that I'm worried about. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was worried for everyone. I was worried for Josh and then the Foo and everybody, and you guys obviously at the studio. It was concerning, man. It was a crazy week.
Well, you know what, Foo? You were lucky my grandparents had already gone back to their house and weren't staying with us anymore.
That's awesome.
I was stuck in my room for even though I had tested negative, my parents still made me, my mom and sister still made me fucking stay in my fucking room.
Josh had a shit in a bucket, dude.
Yep.
No.
So funny. I had to have gloves on.
It was like Howard Hughes.
Gross.
Yeah.
He's peeing in
Nobody
jars.
believed me. No one believed me. No one in my household or for like New Year's, everybody thought I was just like saying I had it so I wouldn't go to the party.
Oh, shit.
And I was like, nah, I literally tested positive 2 days ago. And they're like, nah, I'm going to come over. I got to see this.
What
I was
the
like,
fuck?
what?
Yeah, you should have let him. Joke's on you.
Yeah, I told them, I was like, come by if you want, whenever I'm home. But like, that's weird. And then parents would be like, nah, you look fine. You're fine. You don't have anything. And I was like, what? Like, get away. And yeah, no, it was the weirdest thing. I didn't have I had no symptoms or anything like that. Nothing serious. So it kind of blew by. The only reason I knew I had it was because my friend and his household tested positive.
And then you tested positive, right?
And so, yeah, because of that, I got tested 2 days later and I tested positive. Yeah.
So you got that good Rona.
So I got the good Rona.
That good.
And I guess the other good thing, too, was that they're all like young and healthy. They didn't have too many issues either. As far as in their household, but they did spread the shit out of it.
Oh my god!
Jeez.
Yeah, because apparently, like, they got it from like the stepmom, and then they infected their parents, and they infected like myself, and it's like I'm guessing I don't know who was there before me or after me, but yeah.
Nobody. You're the only guest we've had in here for a while.
Yeah.
No, at their house.
Oh, at their house. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. No, they were. Afterwards, I'm like, what the fuck? They're like, wow, we had like 3 people over that during the week. And I was like, what? Like, you didn't say that when I asked you. You said everything was cool. So
I just really wanted to see you, man.
For real. That's basically what it was. I just wanted to see me.
He missed his Foo.
Well, all right. I think we've heard him out, guys. And, time has passed. And there was never really a ban. But you know what, man? We're going to lift this ban.
Thank you.
I say we lift the ban, and just so we always have a ban ready on deck, we put it on the phone electric.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
They haven't been on the show in a minute, dude.
Ocean seconded.
Everything falls right into place then.
Oh, shut up. Anyway,
when Jose's unofficial ban, which there was a ban, he's like, we just can't have you over for a little bit. I was like,
no, what I said was
nothing personal, and I was like, fuck.
No, what I said was that we're not having anything in studio, like everything's through Zoom, and on top of that, things were a little uncertain at that time.
Shut up! I see the fault electric.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
You fucking liar!
Dude,
Jimmy, man, Jimmy spilled the beans.
I told him with confidence.
I know how I feel. That's what I told my friend too. I was like, "Yo, bro, I thought you said."
God damn it! God, you're all fucking liars.
Oh, you are liars! You are fucking liars!
Anyway, so moving past that, I know that it's been on and off here on the Food Bar Show where we've discussed, and it's divided us really. The putting on of pineapple on pizza. And I've tried to extend an olive branch to you fucks, but I'm going to try to...
No, you haven't.
When, Foo? When have...
I'll remind you. I'll remind you then. Let me remind you. Can I remind you? Can I remind you?
Shit on it every time.
Can I remind you? So the last time that I've tried to extend an olive branch to you fucks in this subject was when I said, stop calling it pineapple pizza and just call it pizza with pineapple.
How was that
Hawaiian pizza food?
How was that extending an olive branch? You sound like a fucking kid throwing a tantrum. It's a blue dinosaur. Well, it's called the brontosaurus. No, it's a blue dinosaur.
Yeah, blue dinosaur.
That's apples and oranges, dude.
Semantics. That's the same
apples
shit.
and oranges. All right, so
has anyone ever had pizza with just pineapple?
Soon.
No, you gotta pair it. You gotta pair it with something salty, like the ham.
You have to. That's how you know it doesn't belong.
Oh, fuck, not you.
Yes. All right, guys. All right. Before we go down this rabbit hole, please hear me out. I would like to propose a truce so that we stop fighting as friends. I would like to look. This was brought to my attention just a couple of days ago, and I sent it to our chat. It was a picture of somebody putting ketchup on mac and cheese, and we're fighting amongst ourselves when there's more evil out there. And I wanted to just because the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Am I right?
Avengers team up, Foo.
I'm just saying
the food Avengers assemble.
There's more.
We're the defenders.
There's worse things out there than pineapple on pizza. Can we at least agree on that?
Wait, before we get there, Foo.
Oh God. I was almost there.
Just so we don't cross enemy lines, Foo, with the wrong enemy.
Right.
Is this including or excluding people who put hot sauce on mac and cheese? Because I like hot sauce on mac and cheese.
That's a good thing.
That's okay. That's okay, yeah. I think, right? Because hot sauce is not ketchup, and it shouldn't be used in substitution of ketchup.
In Europe, it is though.
You got to move a couple ingredients around, and you got ketchup or hot sauce. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, depends on what you're on your lazy Susan there, Foo.
I've never tried it, so I go by the rule of don't knock it till you try it. So I don't know. So we'd have to try it out.
I'll tell you why I'm knocking it, because the year was 2002, and I had a girlfriend at that time. It was in high school.
The day like Foo.
And I went over her house, and she offered me a snack. She's like, I got this, the microwave mac and cheese. Not her as a snack, but the microwave mac and cheese. And then she proceeds to get out the fucking Heinz, dude. And she starts squirting Heinz all over, her microwave mac and cheese.
On the microwave version?
Yeah.
Gross.
Because that's what she had at the time. And then she's like, you want some on yours? And I'm like, I've never had it. Is it supposed to be good? She's like, yeah, it's what we eat in this house, when we want a snack. And I was like, okay, I wanted to be cool and shit. So I tried it. And it was the runniest, sloppiest, most. It's not good. It just wasn't good. That's why I gave the food pushback when he said that if you dip your grilled cheese into tomato sauce, it's pizza. It's not, dude. It's not.
It's almost pizza.
It's not. You made the proclamation that it was pizza.
Poor man's pizza.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, see, it's poor man's pizza, dude. What you got? Got a problem with the poor man now, dude?
It is if he's doing that.
You fucking high class fucking Fuck.
Did this girl also like butter and skitty? Because that's what that ketchup and mac and cheese sounds like,
Hey,
doesn't it?
Don't knock buttered and noodles, man. Buttered noodles are fucking.
Yeah, shut the fuck up over there, Steph.
Oh my! You see, God. I'm trying to propose a truce, and you guys just insist on fucking splitting.
No, we had a massive blowout a couple weeks ago on the shape of food.
Mm-hmm.
This is just like one of those things.
Has anyone else tried it?
I have not.
I have. It tastes like shit.
Yeah, it's gross.
It's not good, dude.
It's gross.
It's not good.
But
I don't.
Unless you include hamburger meat included in it, like ground beef.
Well, that just becomes hamburger helper.
So that's like hamburger helper.
Yeah.
Yeah. That becomes hamburger helper. Just a little ketchup.
But that's not the same. I think it fundamentally changes the dish.
No, that's the only way I'm eating ketchup inside of mac and cheese is what I'm saying. Right. If you include meat. If you're not including meat, it tastes like shit.
Right.
So you see, Foo, Josh is playing both sides of the fence, Foo. We can't do this then.
I don't know, man.
Josh is gonna go eat with the enemies once in a while.
No, fuck that, man.
You're gonna break bread with the enemy, bro?
No.
Yeah, if they bring meat, he said.
They're the same fucking fucks. They're the same fucks that put ketchup on steak, man.
Okay, we got a problem here now. Okay.
Well, I would hope that you don't cross into enemy lines here, and we maintain this truce as much as we can disagree. I mean, on pineapple on pizza, we should, at least try to shame all these other people, man.
Ooh, the only way this truce goes through is if you eat a piece of pineapple pizza.
All right, hang on. It
has some logic to it.
No, don't give me. Hang on. Yeah, don't give me your keto bullshit excuse either for you.
Hang on.
You can make a keto pineapple pizza.
Hang on. You said a bite. Okay, I'll take a bite of the pizza with pineapple on it.
Why did it sound like you made your own terms there, Foo?
I know what's going on with that.
I'm piggybacking. Hey, it's my. This is where I draw the line, man. And if we're gonna move forward with this handshake, the stupid fucking handshake.
Oh no, I'm okay with the war continuing, Foo. There's no problem here.
Oh, well, so am I, dude. So am I.
I mean, the bite has to hold pineapple in it, though, right?
Right,
yes,
right.
A huge helping of it too.
Of pizza with pineapple on it, right? Of pizza with pineapple.
I want to hear that crunch.
Not pineapple pizza. That's not a thing.
Not a thing, crust food, handmade pan pizza.
Dude, I'm on a keto diet.
Exactly, handmade.
Yeah, you can make it by hand, food with your own hands,
with your own ingredients.
Why did this turn against me all of a sudden?
Because you're on this ridiculously hard diet. That's why.
And you're blaming the world, Foo.
I'm not blaming the world. I'm not blaming. I said I'd do it. I'd take a bite.
Are you hangry?
I'm not hangry.
Foo.
I'll kill you. No, I swear to God.
Pizza and pineapple
he's pissed off, hungry, not hangry. All right, Foo. You know what? Mm-hmm. I'll join this alliance if you promise to join the alliance of no barbecue sauce with steak people.
Okay, I'll join that alliance. I can deal with that. That's a world I can live in.
I need that steak butter or that steak sauce. None of this bullseye barbecue on my steak bullshit.
What about Sweet Baby Ray's, Foo?
Yeah, what about my Sweet Baby Ray's on some ribs? Ribs is okay, right?
Oh yeah, that's fine.
That's fine.
Okay.
It's not a steak though.
Yeah, ribs are not steak.
I'm just trying to. Hey, dude. Apparently, I've had to explain myself many times during this conversation. I just want to make the terms clear.
Unless you're talking about all beef ribs, Food, then we got to discuss stuff.
Oh Jesus! You see.
Foo, we can get this is some good material, man. This is what you wanted.
You guys are the same fucks who said that cold cereal was soup.
It's soup.
It is soup.
It is soup. It's cold soup.
Alejandro, we need your 2 cents.
Dang, I might be too Mexican for that one. I don't know. Cold soup.
So when you get up in the morning, you get some Lucky Charms, then you top it with your milk.
Bam.
What do you got there? You got soup or you got porridge?
It's not porridge, dude.
No, it's soup.
It's cereal.
Cereal, bro. I don't know. How else do you eat cereal, though?
Just out of the box?
By hand?
with some milk in it. You can eat out of a cup. I don't judge. You know, you want a quick quick bowl of cereal.
I would say it is a porridge because it's a grain, right?
Oh fuck!
No, isn't porridge just kind of like thicker soup though? It's soup. It's still soup. The base is still soup.
Porridge is technically a soup, so I'm down.
Oh, finally, we agree on something.
So what's chowder?
It's soup.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm okay with that being soup. Okay, cool. All right, we can agree on this.
Like the base is a soup.
What's also acceptable is your cereal soup with the little straw in the bowl. That's fine.
Yes.
Not if you're
children.
older than 10.
I don't understand.
The Foo won't eat a cereal if there isn't a toy in the box.
Yeah, you won't understand how pissed I am when I get Cheerios and there's no little bee toy inside of the box.
Yeah, right.
You wanted that cool secret decoder ring?
Okay, well, I think
I want to get my box top points, Foo.
Oh fuck! Remember those? All right, so I think we've made some progress here. We'll come back to it whenever we think of something else that people are doing that's ridiculous. And
and that was another food therapy session. Till next time.
Foo, we shall rejoin forces for the people putting peas on pizza next time, Foo.
Oh, don't get
no way.
Oh.
Yeah, no one deserves that.
We don't have that kind of time on this episode, bro.
Broccoli on it too.
Kiwi.
Okay, all right, enough. We're just gonna piss ourselves off. On tap today, we got this.
Sucking on a chili dog, 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 sucking on a chili dog,
chili dog,
sucking on a chili dog, sucking on a dog, sucking on a chili dog, chili, sucking on a chili dog, sucking on a dog, sucking on a chili dog, sucking on.
Suck on that chili dog, Foo. Something tells me the Foo isn't a fan of chili dogs.
What the fuck is happening,
dude? So this fucking song by John Cougar Mellencamp, there's this fucking lyric in it, and the second or third verse, I forget which one, that starts with "sucking on a chili dog," and this guy just ran with it.
God damn it, dude!
Yeah, you know nothing about Jack and Diane, Foo?
I know enough to not want to listen or know enough more than I currently do.
Sucking on chili dog, sucking on a dog, sucking on a chili dog.
Yeah. Anyway.
Tight.
So on tap today, Foos. I really wanted to play that on the show.
What an opening! I
know.
What an opening, guys.
Hey, Foo, you know what?
What?
Kind of want a chili dog now.
I know, right?
Bastard.
And another thing, completely unrelated to what we just talked to, but I may send my jizz up to the moon.
Why? To impregnate those moon ladies?
Those moon ladies. No. Scientists want to send 6.7 million sperm samples to the moon. And so the article here says that scientists have begun to lay plans for repopulation, starting with a sperm bank on the moon. In what they're calling a modern global insurance policy, mechanical engineers have proposed that humans establish a repository of reproductive cells, sperm and ova, from 2.7 million of Earth's species, including humans. So it's not just going to be humans. So it's going to be more of like a proposed ark that would take all of these, jizz samples from different species to the moon's surface. So the plan is, and there's a nice little nifty diagram that you can see right there, Steph.
Oh, yes, a nice 3D rendering.
Of so it's going to be like underground. So the planning right now is still in, I can't, don't jizz into a bottle quite yet, fellas. But they're thinking of taking it up to the moon, building this underground base because that can protect it from the extreme temperature fluctuations on the moon that can happen.
It can get to minus 400.
Yeah,
in those craters.
Yeah, and which would be great because it would be naturally preserved in that temperature. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but anyway, I'm sure there's going to be some mechanical apparatus there that would keep it in some kind of refrigerator.
It's temperature controlled.
It's got to be controlled.
It's going to be.
And also from meteorites or meteors that might hit the moon. After all, it doesn't have an atmosphere that can make them burn up before they hit the surface. So, if it's underground, that's where this ark would be the most protected. So, I'm just waiting. I'm waiting with any bottle really at my reach, so that when they say the word, I can blast off and I can blast off to the moon.
Well, you said they were collecting ova too, so maybe I'll
ladies too.
Send some eggs over.
But don't they? It's more than just jerking off for ladies, right? They really got to go in there with you.
They have to extract them.
Yeah.
Right, they got to go in there and pluck them out.
Yeah.
And then
that could be like a Magic School Bus episode. Right?
Did they go over the reproductive system?
I don't think they could have for a children's show. They did pretty much everything else on the body. But I don't think... Now, that's more of a Rick and Morty thing. They would do that.
They would do that.
Yeah. When they have.
Yeah, they
remember?
Have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Season 1, I believe.
Anatomy Park?
Anatomy Park. There
Anatomy
you go.
Park.
Yeah.
That's a great game, by the way.
Yeah, it's a good board game.
My God.
For those who aren't familiar. But anywho, so... Get ready to send your eggs to the moon there, Steph.
I'm not using them.
That's the spirit. Well, Foos, on tap, we got this.
No.
Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Anyway, Foos, I found that online and I had to play it.
Well, I do like that song.
Kazoo.
I'm not a fan of kazoos.
Not anymore.
I don't know how I think I was just browsing Facebook and it just came out of nowhere and I'm like, I need to play this on the pod, man.
Foo, the caves of the internet are very deep, Foo.
They are. They're very cavernous. Vast. I have a bone to pick with the Foo. Not so much a bone to pick, but it's kind of like a what the fuck. So earlier this week, the Foo Bar chat room, I never stop learning new things about the Foo. And apparently the Foo thing this whole time, the Foo somehow thought that Mexico was in South America.
Oh my God. That's right.
Now I forget how we got into that topic. Foodie, can you add some color to this? Do you remember how we got into that topic?
I think we're talking about NAFTA, Foo.
I don't think we were, man.
No, Foo. I don't think that's ever come up in any of our.
Oh, you know what it was? You know what it was? Josh and I were complaining about our parents not being able to use technology properly.
Oh, right.
So we were on this long ass, text only rant. Yeah, that filled up a lot of our feed on this, and then somehow we got to. Let's see here. I just screamed out, "They're the worst generation, I swear." And then Josh was like, "Yep, they should all be put in homes." And then and this is true. This is something that I yell at my mom every time I have to do something that's fairly basic in 2021 that should be universally known if you have at least, any kind of smartphone. For the longest time, ever since I was a little kid, because I'm an only child and they really just go to me for everything technology. I'm like, you guys saw the moon landing live on TV. How is this like a foreign technology to you guys? And then
Josh, they weren't on the moon landing though.
They saw it live on TV, man. And then Josh was like, these fucks are going to give me an aneurysm. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the Foo's like, throw that shade all the way down to Mexico, Foo. And I'm just like, South America isn't safe either, bro. And you're just like, that's why I said that. And then I'm like, does the Foo think that Mexico and is in South America? And I just casually, no punctuation, just, as a matter of fact, I'm like, hey, bro, Mexico's in North America. And then you posted this the GIF of Trevor Noah going, okay.
Is it though?
And then minutes later, he's like, dang, Foo, I looked it up. And then I'm just like, I can't believe this conversation just happened.
Oh my god!
And then I forgot who said somebody just kind of changed the subject, and I'm like, is nobody gonna discuss the fact that the Foo didn't know that Mexico was in North America? Did you honestly think it was in South America?
Foo, I plead the fifth.
Oh my god.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5th, Foo.
Oh my god. This man got pregnancy brain, Foo.
Yeah, it was you actually who changes the subject, Foo. You're like, Wonder Woman CGI is terrible.
Immediately trying to change the subject.
So I didn't immediately. That was hours later.
Well, it was the next thing on the feed. I'm like, really? Is nobody going to shit on this guy? Am I the only one? So I'm like, all right, fine. I'll bring it up on the pod. So where'd you think it was? Where'd you think this entire massive land that's just south of our borders was?
South of America, Foo.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Wow.
Am I wrong, though, in that statement, Josh?
Well, America's an entire
Is it south of America, though?
No, Foo, because it's a part of America. America's the fucking continent, you...
Dang,
it's
Josh.
The United States of America.
Right.
It's south of the United States of America.
There you go. But that's not what
there, Foo. That is correct. That is correct.
Yes.
But you just went a little too far south, Foo.
Continent.
The Foo is one of those guys that, when Jay Leno used to do jaywalking and just ask basic questions?
Yeah.
The Foo is
When's the War of 1812?
Exactly. When did the War of 1812 take place?
1900?
Oh, my God. Well, anyway, I just wanted to give you a solid shaming there, Foo. And I guess now you know.
Foo,
you learn something
I learn something new every day, Foo.
Earlier this week, it was April Fool's. And I don't know, to me, April Fool's has been a dying... it was a holiday for a dying breed, I think. You don't see many, pranks taking place because I think the world is all as depressed as it could be. So I think pranks would just add salt to that fucking wound.
What do you just think? Call a spade a spade. April Fool's is a prank, is a holiday for dicks. It's a holiday for dickheads.
And it's funny you say that, Josh, because the Foos shined on April Fool's Day.
Oh, Foo. What did I say?
Pretty much, it's for dicks. It's for trolls, right? So the only thing that we got out of April Fool's, at least on the internet, was little pranks that that said, the Snyderverse is actually being greenlit. Oh, April Fool's, or they wouldn't even say April Fool's. It would be hidden in their hashtags at the bottom of the post. And then that's how you could tell, oh yeah, it's April Fool's. Or at some point I saw that Black Widow was going to be delayed. Dude, I had the nastiest brain fart right there. Black Widow was going to be delayed another year. And, it said April Fool's at the bottom and shit like that. It's pretty much just people lying. Like, the prank aspect of it is out the window. I don't think people are pulling pranks.
It's an entire day when you cannot believe anything that happens around you.
Exactly.
It's a day when you question your own reality. And it's not a day to take shrooms. Because if you take shrooms, you won't know what the fuck's going on.
You're going to have a bad time.
I think it's going to be the worst day.
I think I saw Domino's had posted pineapple does not belong on pizza. Then why even offer it as a topping?
It's still on the menu. It's still on the menu.
They're just fucking hypocrites. That's what it is.
Trolling the net.
Well, that's a troll I can get behind. But speaking of trolls, yet again, we're coming back to the Foo, who wasn't able to join us today. I think he had to take part in some Easter festivities. But I accidentally bought a mic, right? Earlier last month. Don't ask me questions on how or why, but I accidentally bought a mic. I wasn't drunk or anything, but I thought I was buying a different mic. But I'm like, hey, I can still use this mic. It's the mic that Steph is using right now and making all kinds of noises on.
I am, because
she's adjusting.
Get this to work
Can't
properly.
sit still, man.
Yeah,
Like a goddamn
so
toddler.
fidgety.
Fucking fidgety. I bought that mic thinking I was buying a different mic, and I'm just like, fuck, well, I can still use it. And so when I asked the Foo, hey, why did I wait until the 1st of April to ask Foo if I can swing by? Why did I start asking any kind of questions or directing any kind of inquisition towards the Foo? Maybe it's part of my DNA, who knows? Maybe I enjoy it subconsciously. We'll never know.
Foo, you're just a glutton for punishment.
It must be. At this point in my life, at 34 fucking years old, there's no other goddamn explanation.
Foo, you're almost gonna die.
I'm almost dead. I'm halfway there at least.
I mean, Foo, if this was the 1600s, you'd be old as fuck.
Oh, yeah. Right? I'd have all the wisdom.
Yeah, Foo, that's fine. See?
Yeah.
It's all about perspective.
Just say a statement, invert it, and then just do a satisfying sniff at the end. And people think you're a wise old man. Yeah.
Well, now that you put it that way.
Oh, dude. You notice all the bullshit your grandparents say, and you're just like, hey, that was wise. And then you think about it a little bit more. You're like, no, it wasn't. They just inverted the first part of the sentence. Dude, I see those kinds of things in recently broken up chicks' Instagram stories.
Oh, my God.
All of the time. So, don't think that you're just because you're inverting the first part of a saying or a quote that you're being fucking wise. Fuck yourself, everybody.
You know what's annoying is when it says like unknown or anonymous from the quote. It's like, okay, you just made that shit up.
You just making shit up.
You just made that shit up.
You just didn't want to put your own fucking name on it and feel embarrassed.
Right?
Or you walked into the Hallmark store and then you just stole something that you read on the wall or on some bull. Anyway, going back to the Foo. These tangents.
Just get away from you, Foo.
So, not only did the Foo, hand me this cool nifty mic that Steph's using now, he also gave me a box of goodies because, now that he's having a kid, his wife is making him make space. And according to him, he didn't want to pay the storage fees at his local storage place. I mean, based on the price he gave us, they were gouging him.
Yeah.
But... I can understand that, but he gave us some things to put up here at Filthy Martini Studios, and in that box was my old teal colored Game Boy Color with my Pokemon Yellow that I remember letting him borrow. Remember when I let him borrow that like 5 or 6 years ago? He was like on this new. You and him both were on this new, not a new, but like on this trip of old Pokemon games.
Yeah, when we found out at One Up Games, like you could buy all the cartridges and all this shit. So me and the Foo went on a spree, got all Game Boy.
And I'm like, and the Foo was talking about like getting a new Game Boy. I was like, don't get a new Game Boy, dude. Don't get a new fucking Game Boy. Here, use mine, you fucking moron. Don't spend all of this money on something you're just gonna put down in a few months. Which he did. He did.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Foo, if you're listening. I just saved you like $100.
This guy already spent all that money on a new Xbox, so you didn't help him at all.
You know what? Something else. He's on his own now, so I'd like to think he's a little bit more grown up. I'd like to think.
Okay, Foo, keep on liking.
Again, it's gluttony for this kind of punishment. It's how I breathe. If I don't do this, I'd die. So yeah, I found my old Game Boy in there, which was nice. It was a pleasant surprise. So I put it away in a drawer that I never opened. So that's gone. And then he gave us some more artwork to put up here at Filthy Martini Studios. A really cool like Joker drawing, his old Batman and Robin poster, some real cool things. And then I saw a DVD in there, and I'm like, oh, this must be this must be like an old, I don't know, anime or some bullshit. No, it wasn't.
Was it Predator Foo?
No, better.
Oh.
It was some old porn from like 2004.
Oh, a different type of Predator.
Yeah, and it's funny because when he handed me the box, he's like, "Yeah, man, here's some things from the old storage room that you guys can put up, some cool knickknacks." And I'm like, "Oh, knickknacks! Oh, And at first glance, and I didn't see the porn until I got home, but I as I put it into my trunk, I'm like, "Oh yeah, so here's my old Game Boy. That's pretty cool. I'll look at the rest when I get home." And I get home, I open it up, and I see that porn. And dude, I I started laughing and I was howling. I was like on the floor. You know that giggle laugh where you can't stop, like you can't stop laughing. Yeah. It was that like, and then I don't know, man. At this point, I'm like, I'm already touching it. Whatever kind of disease is on this thing, I've already like, who knows? I'll probably experience some symptoms within the next couple days. I open it. It's legit. The DVD is in there. By this time, I'm like full blown HIV.
Past the point of no return.
Oh, dude, yeah. I send Magic Johnson an email on how to prevent it and treat it. It was a whole thing.
Oh, nice food. Inject money into your bloodstream.
Exactly. That was his response. But dude, I was giggling for like the next 20 minutes. And then later that evening, I'm just like, oh yeah, I giggled so much. I didn't even tell anybody. And then I send you guys a meme-esque kind of post on the chat where I'm just like, the Foo. He's like, hey Foo, take this box with a bunch of artwork and knickknacks. And I put the knickknacks and I just showed you guys the picture of the porno. Dude. Of course, it had to be April Fool's, right? And
Ooh, it's a collector's item.
Yeah, a petri dish. That kind of collector's item.
Collecting. Yeah. It's collecting all of the DNA samples,
this bacteria, and
it's all like this hardcore. What is it like? Latina.
Yeah, it was like
Latina Queens.
Yeah, Latina Queens, or this the best. Oh, and then the Foos just like, Foo, don't forget the bonus features. As if I need to go that far into this DVD to like get off. But like
wait, I'm not finished yet. I need the extras.
Foo, you can see some good behind the scenes work, man.
Some BTS. Nah, man. The only way that I think.
It's a Latina taboo or Latin taboo 4.
Taboo. Oh, I never saw the first 3. Am I going to be able to follow along?
The story.
Oh well, Foo, you'll try. You'll have to try. Try your best.
Fucking Foo. Of course, it had to be April Fool's Day. I don't know why. I don't know. The stars aligned. I think I just like doing this to myself. I can't understand it. Never will.
You know what? You know what, though, Foo? Your misery pleases the rest of us. So thank you for that.
I hate you guys so much. No, but I don't think I've laughed that hard in such a long time. And Foo, I commend you. I salute you. Go fuck yourself.
Treasure, Foo.
He's a fucking goddamn national treasure. But anyway, I'll let you know how it goes with that porno. We'll see.
Let me know how far you get into it.
Well, see, that's the thing I was going to say right now. Is like, I don't think that any red-blooded American male has ever finished a porno since VHS. Because VHS, unless you're rewinding it, you're going to pick up where you left off. The DVD, you got to go out of your way to find the chapter, or at least find the minutes where because once you're in your refractory period, you're like, get this away from my TV screen. You don't want to look at this. You're like shaming yourself at a certain point. Steph, you'll never understand.
No, I will.
But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I've never been a porn guy, so I don't know. Just for shits and or giggles, we'll go ahead and pop that in and see what happens. It better not like destroy my DVD player. You're
gonna get a virus.
It'll be funny.
Wait a minute, they don't have viruses on DVDs.
They don't make them for DVDs. Like, what the fuck's going on here?
It'll be funny if it just starts skipping during like the climax part, and it's just like, no, all of this hard work, and then it just
it's a STDVD. Get it? You're welcome.
Come on.
Hey, Foo, welcome back. I hear that you're all done doing the baby shower arrangements. Is that true?
No, absolutely not.
Are you barely even getting started? Because I got a good tongue lashing from your sister last week.
And you know what, Foo? She told me she tongue lashed you, and it was just a miracle, Foo. We both were like, wow, we both have heard that fun fact about musicians. It must be true.
No, you were feeding her. You were feeding her lines.
No, I
you
was
were right
not,
behind her. It felt like I was talking to you when I was talking to her. It's really just you,
brother and sister.
Well, I was not in the same living room when she texted you. Okay,
I'm sure you weren't. Talking to her is just like you without a beard. Sometimes.
I mean, depends which day of the week, right?
Well, I mean, is there like a drum of Nair like outside her bathroom or something?
No.
Nair?
Just kidding.
The lotion type Foo or the type you scrub off?
I didn't know there was more than one type.
There's more than one type Foo, I'll tell you right now.
And I got to say, man, I've realized that the times are changing here at Filthy Martini Studios, dude. You're a completely different person. You know, you gave up cannabis. I gave up sugars and grains. And
Foo,
Josh just...
Can't abyss, Foo.
And Josh just gave up.
Can't do it.
Oh, wow. Fuck you. No, I didn't.
Jesus, man.
If I gave up Foo, I wouldn't be alive. So.
Well... No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, it's rather ironic considering the Foo was one of the biggest stoners I ever grew up with.
Foo, these are lies, Foo. Fake news.
You would spend so much money each week on weed.
I'm actually a little proud of you, Foo.
Show me the proof, Steph, or shut the dick.
He needs receipts.
I need receipts, Steph. Receipts for your ass.
Shut up. My wife's going to hear this. Shut up.
Is your wife, like, subscribing now? That's a big mistake.
Oh, she didn't.
Okay, good.
Oh, good.
Yeah, she did it.
She's only in the other room hearing everything.
We're safe, Foo. Yeah. No, she's at a tea party, Foo.
All of a sudden.
Can you have tea as a pregnant lady? Is that an okay thing to have?
Non-caffeine?
Yeah, you're supposed to... wait, what did Steph say? I want to hear what the Health Express has to say before I spit books of literature I've been reading over the past few months back at her.
Okay. I'm not
Let's hear it, Health
It
Express.
doesn't count if it has the label of Scholastic, Foo.
Or does it?
The golden book for pregnancy.
Yeah. Foo, if it's got the penguin, we're good.
Is Miss Frizzle visiting her eggs?
What the fuck?
She's got to make sure that you recognize her, Foo.
Yeah.
Isn't she supposed to have like limited or no caffeine? So she has to drink caffeine.
It's limited to 1 cup of caffeinated beverage per day.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yes.
So what happens when she's like on her 5th bottle of champagne?
Oh, that baby just pops right out. Just slides right out.
Just like the cork?
Foo, that's called,
real Matlock.
what was the term yesterday?
Yeah.
It's called ripening of the cervix, Foo, okay?
Oh.
Whoa. That just sounds dirty.
It's very dirty.
Ripening of the cervix.
Oh, dude, these videos, they're not censored. They're straight up showing us vagina, blood, and guts, Foo.
It's nature.
Yeah? Yeah.
I mean, you think some of this would be, like, regulated or censored? No. Like... The lady's like, really nice lady, really engaging. And she's like, and now we're going to watch a quick little video on someone going through an epidural. And then they show the epidural. And then we're just like, they stuck the needle in her back. That's weird. And then, boom, they turn the camera. Fucking vagina, dude. Just hairy, unshaved vagina with a little baby head. Making its way, dude.
Well, you know, I think it passed the dude test. I mean, I'm sure 9 out of 10 dudes aren't getting a hard on after all of this.
I mean, they're giving a thumbs up like it's legit video.
Was it like this scene when in Knocked Up when Jay Baruchel barged into the operating room and just sees the head crowning? And he's just like, I shouldn't have gone back there. Dude,
it was exactly like that.
Oh, God.
Dude. I'm going to fuck you guys up right now. They even showed one of the videos on like where they were delivering the baby and all of a sudden you see the mom's big ass stomach doctor puts her hand on it and it flattens, dude.
Wow.
It's a big ass queef.
And interestingly enough,
bagpipes.
Dude, interestingly enough, one of the important topics of these videos, or at least by the instructor, was, and I did not think this would be a thing, but it's a thing. They want to make sure you know what you're going to be doing with the placenta. And I was just like, me and Jack are looking at each other like, what?
Yeah, you could put it in pill form. For this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, apparently
people eat them.
Dude, the lady was like, yeah, some people will like want to like, you know, take it home. So when you're checking off the paperwork, you let them know. And I was like, what? Yeah. And then one of the other options was like, oh yeah, you want to donate it. So you're going to have like pretty much like an Amazon person run up and grab the placenta a couple minutes after birth. And I was just like, what the fuck's going on, dude?
Yeah, they're just harvesting placentas is what they do.
Yeah. You can also donate cord blood for stem cell research.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. We can keep the cord if we want to, Foos.
Mm-hmm. For what, though?
And Foo, they did not say it's approvable for me to bite through the cord to release it, Foo.
Oh, come on. I wanted that fucking Coneheads moment.
Have to use the scissors, Foo. Thanks,
Whack.
COVID.
Thanks, COVID. Geeking Out is brought to you by Dice-A-Roni. Start every dinner time with a gamble. And the Joint Report is brought to you by Tap-A-T-O, the #1 meth needle for Mexican uncles.
What is happening?
We got a lot of sponsors over the holidays, Steph. And Fubar Sports is brought to us by Nike Fair, the #1 basketball shoes for communists. Just share it. What do you got for us today, Foos? All right, well, Music Highlights is brought to you by Yamaha Motorcycles. Fit up to 25 clowns in their new Yamaha motorcycles. Geeking Out is brought to you by Nintendo Switcheroo. Tag team her with your best buds with a Nintendo Switcheroo.
I just picture like a nice solid high five.
Yeah,
tag me in, bro.
The Houdini.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, but they trademarked it over at Nintendo. So get yourselves a new Nintendo Switcheroo, guys.
Oh God!
You can even do it remotely. The Joint Report is brought to us by Farmer Juan's. Have a Farmer Juan's hot dog with their juicy hot dog casing, now endorsed by the Foreskin Reclaimers of America. All right.
Foreskin Reclaimers.
Yeah, that's a thing. Have you heard about this?
Is it really? Hold on, we're going into this.
What, are they trying to grow it back?
They're trying to grow it back. There's these guys that exist. They're just like, they should have never taken that. You mutilated me as a child. You took my foreskin away. And they're trying, and they'll put like weights on their existing skin and try to stretch it over, like the head of the dingling. And that's a thing, guys. That's a thing. I don't know. I don't get it. But
that just sounds painful.
Maybe they're maybe they're really cold.
And sports is brought to you by Circumvision, the new television network for Moyles.
The fuck?
And the music highlights are brought to you by Porn Flakes. Take care of your crusty socks with Porn Flakes. Today's Geeking Out is brought to us by Dulcolax Suppositories. Pretend it isn't even there until it's too late.
Oh my.
Today's Joint Report is brought to us by new retro e-cigarettes. They're the only e-cigarette you can light with a match. Today's Fubar Sports is brought to us by Oshkosh Magosh. Clutch onto their new line of pearl necklaces for kids. Oshkosh Magosh, for the always offended kid in your family. Today's Music Highlights is brought to us by the new Oral-B Dental Dams. Take the J out of BJ with their new Oral-B Dental Dams. Foos. Today's Foo Facts are brought to us by the new IBM. Dinner and a movie has never been this exciting with the new IBM colonoscopy camera. What do you got for us today, right. Foo?
The fuck, dude?
Geeking Out is brought to us by Study Abroad, the #1 sex education textbook for young males.
What kind of broad food? Talking about brunettes, redheads.
It's a big textbook.
Marionettes.
Marionettes.
Whoa.
There's no strings attached, man. The food likes the strings on his relationships.
Tangled web.
Call me Geppetto, Foo.
Oh, man. Makes him lie all the time. All right, anyway.
What the fuck?
The Joint Report is brought to us by Ready or Not Anal Lubricant. Ready or not, in here I come.
What the fuck? Holy shit, dude.
You're getting aggressive. Fubar Sports is brought to us by Train Station, the new rideshare brothel app. Music Highlights is brought to us by Johnny on the Spot. Hey fellas, are you a miserable fuck who wastes way too much tissue? Introducing Johnny on the Spot, the first and only bidet for your dick. And Foo Facts is brought to us by Hormel's Eggs Benedict Arnold, the breakfast that turns on you midway through digestion.
All right.
Does it come out red?
It comes out British. Geeking Out is brought to us by SpaceX. Oops, sorry, I read that wrong. SpaceX. Can't get laid here on Earth? Try your luck at SpaceX.
SpaceX.
That you know what? That was just different enough to avoid copyright. Good job,
Podzilla is brought to us by Everlast Focus Pads, now with wings. Get the best leak protection while perfecting that jab. Everlast Focus Pads with wings. It's all yours, Foo. Take it away.
Wow.
All right, Foo. Well, hopefully it's the last time we hear from that sponsor.
The Music Highlights are brought to us by Lousy Ear Tires, a subsidiary of Goodyear. Lousy E Tires, because calling it anything else would be misleading. All right, well, the Foo Facts are brought to us by Cock-a-Doodle-Doo, the new coloring book for people who like to draw dicks.
Well, that's pretty on the nose there, Foo.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Can it be a little more subtle?
That was a little light lifting for me. That joke wrote itself. Geeking Out is brought to us by the 2021 Rick Rolls-Royce, the most dependable luxury vehicle on Earth. It'll never give you up. It'll never let you down. The 2021 Rick Rolls-Royce.
Just going to roll on past you.
Damn, Food. That's a pretty advanced Rickroll you just did on us right now.
Thank you. Thank you.
You son of a bitch.
The Joint Report is brought to us by the new THC PAP machine. Take your sleep disorder to the dome. Fubar Sports is brought to us by Gronk and Circumstance, the party supply store stocked wall to wall with Paps and Natty Lights.
Yeah.
Today's Music Highlights is brought to us by the new Pho Kit. Experience the best noodles, meats, and herbs with Pho Kit. Find Pho Kit in the freezer aisle. Foo Facts is brought to us by Dr. Awkward, the new encyclopedia for palindromes. Think about it.
I don't get it.
All right. Geeking Out is brought to us by Thunderwear, the new underwear with an audio amplifier in the back. So on this episode,
where's the microphone, Phil?
It's your anus, Food.
It's in your ass.
It's in the ass.
Podzilla is brought to us by Fish and Chips, Japan's #1 snack for any growing kaiju. Take it away, Foo.
I fucking hate our sponsors, dude.
The Music Highlights is brought to us by the new adult Broadway musical Sax and Violins. Get your tickets now. Well, Foos, because we were talking about...
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Foo Facts! They're brought to us by the new Photon luggage sets. The best luggage anywhere if you're traveling light. Health and Such is brought to us by conjunctivitis.com. It's a site for sore eyes. Geeking Out is brought to us by Pool Sharks, where the customer is our chum. And the Joint Report is brought to us by High Spirits, the best cannabis-infused vodka. The Music Highlights is brought to us by the new movie Double Trouble, the new action crime film about two murderous piano players. Foo Facts is brought to us by Marianne Ginger Snacks. Find them in the Gilligan aisle. And Geekin' Out is brought to us by Mamba Brand Cheese. The cheese so good you'll be yelling Kobe. And the Joint Report is brought to us by Namaste, the best indica on the face of the earth. The perfect strain for the pandemic, because when your friends are trying to make plans to go out, all you'll be saying is, nah, mistake. And today's music highlights is brought to us by the new album by The Alloys, the new duet song collection by Iron Man and Silver Surfer. Foo Facts is brought to us by the new hipster ice packs. They were water before it was cool. Geeking Out is brought to us by Planet, NASA's new event planning company launching on Mars soon. Book your next out-of-this-world event with Planet. The music highlights is brought to us by Pirate Brand line of trumpets. Hit those high C's with a Pirate Brand trumpet. Foo Facts is brought to us by High Stakes. Enjoy the best USDA prime cuts from hemp-fed cattle. Geeking Out is brought to us by the new bandwagon oscillating fan. Not a sports fan? Use the bandwagon oscillating fan to blow hot air at the winning team to fit right in. Fubar Sports is brought to us by Interception, the new Plan B pill brought to us by the NFL. The music highlights is brought to us by Pony Throat Spray, the best throat spray when you're a little hoarse. The Foo Facts is brought to us by Sharon is Karen, the new best-selling instructional book on how to creatively ask to speak to a manager.